Alright guys, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Welcome. If this is your first time of joining, do not forget to click the subscription button and also the notification panel so that you can be notified when next I drop another video. Alright, in this tutorial we will be talking about the permanent fix to Git push challenges. So let's say you have you've been trying to push your code, and at every point in time you keep getting password authentication for this repo has been removed, and all your Git challenges that has got to do with your personal access token. Your personal access token stopped working, your personal access token got expired, and you can no longer push your code. This is a permanent fix to that problem. So one of my videos earlier I showed you a fix, but from time to time whenever you use that fix you need to constantly paste your new token to be able to push. But in this one we would see how to permanently fix that solution. Okay, so right now I'm currently in my sandbox. Okay, so first off I'm trying to navigate to root. Okay, I can see that I'm already in the root directory. Let me list out all the files I have in my root. Now in our previous tutorial we used the personal access token fix. We use this repository to actually show us how to fix Git push challenges. Okay, so we're going to navigate back into that repository. Good. So while in this repository now, I would make just a minor change in order for me to be able to attempt to push, and then I'll see the error message that displays. So come along with me and see what I'm going to do. So let me just echo anything into a file. Let's say this is a permanent fix to Git push issues involving your access token. Okay, so I'll put that into, okay, access should be double S. So I'll put these changes to a file called permanent fix. Okay, sorry, I didn't spell my permanent well. Okay, so I have made that change. At this point let me attempt to push, and I want to see the error message that displays. Let me call this new, and then when I attempt to push, good, now you'd see the error message that shows that password for this is required. For some other users it usually requests for your username, and after typing in your username it then requests for your password. From our previous tutorial, what we did was we'll just go ahead and copy our new token and then paste it and press enter. So let me do that quickly. Okay, so here I'm going to copy this token that is correct. I come back here. Once I paste it, I'm able to push. That was the initial thing we used to do from our previous tutorial. Okay, however at this time what we are going to do is let's now make a minor change. Let's create another file. Let me call that permanent fix, and then let me echo this into a file called updated method _method. So at this point we're talking about the updated method. So what we need to do now is I want to echo permanent fix updated method. Okay, so let me list out the files here. Good. Now I see I have two files, the permanent fix here, which has been pushed by using the old method, and I have a new file here called updated method, with the content. Let me show you the content. Okay, sorry, updated method. Alright, good. So in my updated method file, I have the words permanent fix. Okay, so now once again, I'll show you what happens when I attempt to push. I'll call this final update. Once again, if I attempt to push, I get the response that I need to supply the password. So from time to time, you would always be prompted to paste in your new token in order to be able to push. But how do we fix it that you do not need to keep re-entering your token all over and all over and all over again? That's very simple. Okay, so what we are going to do is, let's do this, guys. I'll go back now to my previous directory. This shows I am in root. Okay, so I want to be inside the personal access token directory. So if I display, you see that I am currently in the repository permanent access token fix. Excellent. Allow me to clear my screen and then we'll move on to the next. Now if I list the files, you see permanent fix personal, but there are some hidden files that are not displayed, that are in this repository but not displayed. So for that, I'll use the syntax LA to display all the files including the hidden ones. Now I see the file .git here. It's not a file but rather is a repository, sorry, it's a directory because it's painted in blue color. Okay, so I'll attempt to open the directory. Now I am inside the directory. I list all the files in the directory. I see all the branches that I have created in this repository. I'll see other things that has got to do with this repository. The file I need here to open is the config. Now the config is a file, so I would open up this file and make some adjustments. So I'm going to VI the file. Now when I VI the file, you notice here that in your URL you have the token here. This is the token that I've been trying to use to push this code, and the token doesn't work because it tells me that access to this token has expired. So what do I need to do? All I need to do is to change this token from the old one that I have to the new one. Very simple. I go to press I for the insert mode. Now after the insert mode, the next thing I need to do is to delete the old file. Sorry, delete the old token, all of it. And what do? I paste in the new one, which I had copied. Escape to go back to command mode, :WQ, as you can see at the bottom here, to save and quit. I have been able to change my personal access token. Now the next thing I can do, let me just git push. Excellent. It's no longer requesting for any password authentication whatsoever, and I have been able to push successfully. In order to be sure that this actually worked, let us go back to our repository and we'll make another change and we'll attempt to push. So allow me to clear my screen. I'll list all the files. So I will remove the file personal permanent fix because because I want to verify and make sure that what I have done actually worked. So remove permanent_fix, and then I can also remove another file. Let's say I remove the file token, so I would have only personal, my updated method, and this. Okay, so I do git add, I do my git commit, let me call this final update. and I attempt to push once again. Excellent. It is no longer asking me for any password identification whatsoever, and I have been able to replace the personal access token without any issues. So this is what you need to do in order to fix your Git push challenges anytime it comes to your personal access token. This is a permanent fix for you guys. I hope with this tutorial you will be able to resolve all your Git push challenges whatsoever that may come across your way. That will be all on this tutorial, guys. I hope to see you next time. Do not forget to subscribe. Click the notification panel in order to get a notification once I release any new video. That will be all for now. Bye guys. I hope to see you next time.